You know, I have a new idea for a reality show. I'm going to submit it to MTV. It's called Surprise Sex Change. You sign up your friends for it, and then in the middle of the night, on one fateful night, doctors go into your friend's room, and they sedate him, and they get him all anesthetized and all ready for surgery, and then they give him a sex change. Then they wake up in the morning like, oh my God, did I, pee on an Indian burial ground, or what the hell's going on? And then you're like, no, you just got totally punked. You're going to be a girl the rest of your life, or you're going to have a dick the rest of your life. Bam! To the face. So that's my idea. If you guys think that's good, bring it up with your friends and family. Just dinner conversation. Jesus, lend me a hand here. I'm just trying to get this off the ground. But anyway, this is a Would You Rather video. That was just an idea, a bad one at that. But if you guys enjoy these and you want more regularly, please do me a favor and rate, because it does help more than you think. And I do think it helps more than you help. Damn it, I was trying to think of a good pun to go 2 times around on that. Oh well, let's cut my losses and get going. So, you don't want to be lonely. Would you rather only date people with severe OCD or only date chain smokers? I love the way this question is phrased. It says you don't want to be lonely before the would you rather. It's like the person who's asking this question is like so insecure in themselves that they're trying to project this onto us. Like, you don't want to be lonely, right? You don't want to be lonely. So would you rather date OCD people or chain smokers? It's like they have like 2 women in mind or 2 men in mind in their lives. One's OCD and one's a chain smoker, and they're trying to get the internet to decide. So I'm going to say chain smokers for the simple fact that OCD is not at all what everybody thinks OCD is. I mean, it's not just a cute little disorder where you have to have your pencils and your pens and things lined up just right, or you just get tickled just to death. My goodness. Like, that's not what it is. It is pretty debilitating for some people. It really messed me up when I was a kid. I could talk about that if you guys want. But yeah, it is really a lot more severe in some people than, popular culture, I guess, is knowledgeable of. I'm not trying to say that they diminish it, but I'm going to go with chain smokers just because I don't really care. I don't mind the smell of cigarettes that much. Growing up, my grandparents always smoked, and so I always kind of associated that with, oh, hell yeah, grandma's house. Yeah. I don't know. That's just me, though. Okay. Next one. As soon as you load, you bastard. All right. Would you rather be allergic to sugar or be forced to wear ponchos 24/7? All right. Touche. This is pretty good. I'm pretty sure you die if you're allergic to sugar, right? You just, you can't survive without, just all sugar, gotta take it slow, like people with diabetes. I'm still, okay, regardless, I'm gonna go with ponchos, because I can eat whatever the hell I want in a poncho, and the poncho itself, as a garment, is going to be very encouraging to me to let me eat whatever I want, because you can never fill out a poncho. You can never become so fat that the poncho doesn't fit. It's a one-size-fits-all, up to, that was freak people who are 10,000 pounds. Those don't exist, but whatever. So I'm going to go with the ponchos. All right, 65% on those ponchos. 35% of people would rather be dead. That's not what I would have said. If this question were rephrased as, would you rather die or wear ponchos 24/7, I'd still say ponchos. But, that's just me. A lot of suicidal people on this site, apparently. All right, would you rather only smell like poop or only smell poop? Wow. All right, well, if I'm only smelling shit, there's no way that I'm going to be smelling the same shit for very long, because you know that you become habituated to scents. It's not like the really bad smell of shit is going to be that bad smell of shit in your nose all the time. You're going to get used to it eventually, and then it'll just be a world without smell, which will suck. I mean, minorly. Think about it. If you're blind, yeah, that's the loss of a major sense. If you lose your ability to smell, oh no, you can't, scratch and sniff anymore. It's not the end of the world. We're humans. We don't need our noses for that much. So, whereas if I only smelled like poop, I would lose friends rather quickly. And I don't want to be that guy who smells like poop, So I'm going to only smell poop. I don't want to smell like poop. 21% of people said that they would only smell like poop. Really? A fifth of people say, I would rather everyone from this moment on who is ever going to come into contact with me to have the first impression of just nasty shit. And that's who I'm going to be. I'm going to be that guy. You think your life's going to take off that way? You're going to graduate from school, maybe have a great degree, go in for your first, job interview, and they're going to be like, Jesus Christ, this guy smells like shit. Can't hire this shit guy. Or maybe they'll invite you in for a second interview, trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, my God, maybe he just had an off day or something. They'll invite you in again. and it's just as disastrous. So, you really got to think about these questions, because if you're smelling like poop your whole life, you're pretty much signing everything away. Nobody likes a guy who smells like shit. Just watch Charlie Brown. I don't even know what that kid's name was. He was a loser. Nobody liked him. Complete douche. Come on. Common sense here. All right. Would you rather spend Monday to Saturday knocking down the wall of China for the rest of your life, or never be able to leave your bedroom? All right, well, spend Monday to Saturday knocking down the wall of China for the rest of your life. What an awkwardly phrased, would you rather? Did you put any thought into this whatsoever, anonymous asker? Really? Okay. Well, I would choose the first one, because think about it. I could get a TV show going or something, and if it's Monday through Saturday, this guy makes it sound like I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with a goddamn pickaxe, standing up there oh, woe is me, just laboring away, trying to knock down this Chinese wall. Hells to the no. I'm going to be getting explosives, awesome shit, going to get FPS Russia on the line. I'm going to go at it Rambo style, and I'm going to have a great time with it. And at the very least, even if, I don't become famous and get a cool reality show, I'll still be, that badass guy that blew up the Great Wall. Oh, what's that? Taylor's more badass than the entire Mongol horde? Oh, yeah, no big deal. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, so that would be me. So I'm going to go with the first one, since that's pretty much a cemented spot in history. 45% of people are so retarded that they would rather spend the rest of their lives in their room. Really? You stupid shitheads? Really? The rest of your lives in your room. You would rather be sequestered into a small room than live out in the middle of China, even if you were just hacking away with a pickaxe. Even if that were explicitly the rule, you have to use a pickaxe. Wouldn't you still want to get out there and do something like that? I'm sure you could get a chain gang going, get some songs, having a good time. I bet people deliver food to the Great Wall of China. There's no way that Pizza Hut's that far away. It's 2012. Jesus, it's got to be something close. That really got off topic. All right. Would you? I already answered that one. Aha! Would you rather lie every time you are asked a question, or tell the truth every time you are asked a question? This is a difficult one. And it makes me sound like a bad person just for saying that this is a difficult one. But, I guess if I still had the ability to, not answer questions, so they could ask me something really embarrassing that I didn't want to tell the truth about, and I could just say, nope, I'm not going to answer that. But if it was, a wizard's curse of, you will always respond, ye. Man, that was weird. As I was saying that into the mic, I, waved my hands like I was a wizard, as if you guys could see it and, realize. But I just realized now that I'm just a man sitting in my apartment on a rainy day, waving his hands like a goddamn loon, talking about WouldYouRather.com online over some COD gameplay. Ha ha ha! But that was perhaps the craziest way I could have made these actions sound. So I'm going to go with tell the truth, because, you're going to get further that way. Even if you do have to lie every once in a while for one of those, embarrassing situations, you're going to get further in the long run if you're telling the truth the vast majority of the time. People are going to like you more, and I bet it would make you a better person, because then you just start not doing bad things to lie about, So I'm going to say tell the truth. Oh, and it looks like 80% of our little moral crusader internet fellows would also tell the truth. Oh, you lying bastards. And I'm a lying bastard too. I'd probably go the lie side. But I don't know, because I haven't been asked this directly. God, too many people watching me for me to answer questions like this. Alright. Would you rather have a terrible audition on American Idol, or get a ridiculously easy question wrong on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh my god, this isn't even a question. I would much rather have a terrible audition on American Idol, because the people who do the terrible auditions on American Idol, those are the ones that you remember. Those are the people who are famous. William Hung, I think that was his name, the Asian guy who got really, really famous after his terrible audition. It's expected. That's part of the lure of the show, is that you're going to get to laugh at someone else's expense and watch them have their dreams shattered all over the floor and then scoffed and mocked on the way out. And that's fun for us, because we're a sadistic, terrible species of animal. So, on the other hand, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the entire purpose of that is to, exhibit intelligence and be like, oh yes, I totally know this answer. So if you mess up early in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you're branded retarded the rest of your life. Even you could come out with a brilliant thesis on string theory and theoretical physics, and then present it in the most brilliant thing of all time, and then right after the presentation they'd be like, hey, aren't you that person who forgot what was bigger, an elephant or the moon on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And it's like, oh, fuck, they remembered. Like, yeah, that would be your life. You would never recover. Never. Suicide would be the only way out, you know? Or I guess after committing intellectual suicide like that, you just got to deal with it. So let's see if I can fit one more in. Yeah. Would you rather wear the same thing every day or never wear the same clothes twice? I'm so lazy that I would rather wear the same thing every day because, I mean, think of how expensive that would be. Like, I would run out of money if I just started like dressing myself in like burlap sacks and plastic bags. Like, Jesus, there's no way I could afford to never wear the same clothes twice. That's silliness. Who you think I am? A rapper? No way. Same thing every day, Holmes. Wow. 83% of people are so insecure in their personality that they feel the need to never wear the same clothes twice. Really? Like, you're that contingent on your looks to elicit attention. You're that pathetic, you stupid shitheads. Really? Only 17% of us are with me, saying that, you know, we have the fortitude to, you know, withstand the critique of society despite our ridiculous same-clothes-wearing ways. Well, I stand with us 17%. We are the 17. And if you are the 17, comment that. But anyway, that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment. That'd be pretty badass. And if you didn't, keep it to yourself. Love you.